This station has come a long way. Hate to see it go. Yeah, I was just saying I would hate to see it go if it ever left, but it ain't going nowhere. We back. I hope since I gave you 15 minutes of, videos and highlights and everything like that, that you're fired up for what we have to do tomorrow. It's a business trip, a road trip. Can we be road warriors? What's going on with Raider Nation, Jason? Crazy. What's up with the absence? What's up with, you know, the Madden binging, you know? Yeah, for me that's therapy, guys. Madden is my relief, my therapy, my, just life has been up and down. I'll say more down this last few weeks, but that's life. You know what I'm saying? It happens, but I am human, so it does get the best of us sometimes, but ain't no mountain high enough. And keep us away from these Raiders, man. So, like I said, life has been crazy. Might share a funny story, might not. Still recovering from this one. But yeah, it's not gonna be easy, man. Tomorrow's not gonna be easy. That defense is licking their chops at what we got coming, man. Because we haven't really put any. We put like few little things here and there together, but we have to play. Like I say, we have to play 4 quarters. The first 2 quarters for us are the most important. Is how we start, getting off to a quick start, because we can't afford. I know it's Raider Nation. We cannot afford these late close games, man. Like, isn't it about time that we, blow somebody out? That we're up by 3 touchdowns on somebody. When does it start? You know what I'm saying? Where does that start? And what better team to do it against than the Denver Broncos? One of our hated rivals. A team that they got their quarterback in this draft. They picked right before us, so they selected who they wanted. And he's had his struggles, but if you're a Raider fan, if you're a fan that's been a fan of this team for the amount of years that I have seen it basically all. You know what I'm saying? And you know that players come and have those crazy breakout games, you know, score 5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns, you know, when they play us. Man, coming to the stage, man. My God, man.
What's
Leo, what's
up?
good?
What's going
Oh,
on, bro?
oh man, chilling, man. Still trying to wake up, but you know,
I know how that is.
you man, yeah, how's
Yeah,
life? Yeah. Uh, uh, oh, damn.
I
Oh,
got you.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
What's
how's
up?
everything? How's life?
Good. How about you?
Whew. It's I think it's getting better. You know, I hate to say that, you know, because usually when it's like, oh no, we're not done with you yet. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, but it's you know, things are, you know, looking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was good. I went through it for like the last, you know, I had someone in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, damn, for real?
yeah. And you know, it was really bad. You know what I'm saying? It was like almost, you know, almost bad. But
Oh, damn, bro.
they made it through, so you
Mhm,
know, good thing. But it was just, you know, trying, like, and then, you know, dealing with work, having to focus, having to, you know, be present in the moment, and
mhm,
just have that in the back of my mind and, you know, on my heart. So, you know, but I appreciate everybody for, you know, reaching out and, you know, prayers, everything too. But and then I had an incident, man. In fact, let me just, you know, Raider Nation, you're gonna learn about your boy today.
Uh-oh.
So my birthday was last week, right? Last Wednesday. So
Okay.
we were dealing with, you know, all this stuff, and like I had to work, go to class, all this kind of stuff. So it was just a full, you know, full full schedule, and then all the stuff with the hospital and everything like that. So it was just crazy. There was no, you know, really celebrating, you know. And then my mom, she stays in Berkeley, right? So she invited me to a little thing in Oakland at if anybody knows the bank club out there, you know what I'm saying? But it's like a little spot, you know, we were gonna do a little celebration, right? So I'm headed to the Bark to head over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and I go and I run into basically these Indian guys, right? So they're like, you know, we just happened to cross paths, right? And so it was crazy. So, you know, they're like, hey, brother, you know, you know, so he goes like this, like the fist bump me, right? So, you know, I'm like, whatever. I'm thinking he's gonna ask for like directions or some crazy, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, I go to fist bump him. He takes my hand and he puts a ring in my hand, right? Like a gold ring, whatever. He's like, brother, just hear me out, brother, please, please. And then so like he starts giving me like all these gold chains or whatever. Like it's like, please, just hear me out. These are yours. This is yours, brother, please.
Oh,
Yeah, and yeah, yeah, you already know.
yeah.
So yeah, so basically they're like, man, we just got robbed and all this kind of stuff, and you know what I'm saying. So they're like, I'm not understanding what they're trying to say. So I'm a pretty much like get to the point type person. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like I don't like all the, you know, the explanations, the story, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
just
yeah,
man, like
yeah.
what are we getting at? Like what are we talking about? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I'm like, so bro, what are you talking about? He said, bro, we need to get to LA. All our stuff is gone and like blah blah blah. So I'm like, what are you asking for? Like, what are you asking me for? So like he's like, you know, we need like gas and you know, it's this the blah blah blah. So, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, you know, in my country, you know, we are rich, we are blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff. Shows me this picture of this cat that like had like 9,800 chains on his neck, right? And like it was just crazy. Like it was just like he was like, this is our father, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, whatever, man. Like, what you need, like $20 or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, brother, you don't understand, brother. We have to go to LA, brother, and San Antonio. I said, okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
What do
what
you
do you
need? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
what you need? He's like, we did $5,000. I was like, bro.
Oh, wow.
I was like, bro, like, come on, bro. I was like, look, I'll give you $20, man. I was gonna say that's it though. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
like, but they're like, you know, he breaks off, so he takes his watch off, right? His in fact, oh, it's crazy, bro. Like, and And he's like, look, he shows me the thing, the price of the watch, whatever. Like, but I'm not like at that moment. I'm like, bro, I'm not because I've seen too much, man. And so basically, I give like long story short, he was like, bro, like help me out. Like, took my number, called my phone, whatever, we lock numbers. And he's like, bro, if you help me, and I was like, bro, I said, I'll give you $150. You know what I'm saying? That'll
Damn.
get you, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that'll get you. Cause I'm like, man, like if I don't know, you know how like when you go through situations where it's like grimy, you'll get that gut feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
something,
yeah, yeah.
but it was crazy because at that moment I felt like serene, like peace. Nothing was like tugging, saying, what I mean? It was just kind of like I had made up in my mind, I'm gonna just help. And if it's a fucking, what I'm saying, if it's negative or something, what I'm saying, I just hope they go to hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, so like, so I do that. So I still have, the jewelry, right? So I didn't even like really look at it. I just kind of threw it in my bag or whatever. And then so I'm like, I'm holding on to like what if that, what I'm saying? Like, it was so crazy. And then I didn't want to find out yet because I didn't want to know if I got worked or whatever, what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so basically I go and take the stuff, whatever. And
Uh-huh.
then like it was, got work, man. Like it was just crazy. But it's some good, damn good Halloween jewelry coming up. So, what I'm saying, incorporate it into my Halloween costume for this year. But yeah,
Damn,
but
bro,
but it,
150?
yeah, bro, it was so crazy because like afterwards, after I left him, I was headed, like I said, to the party. And like after that, bro, I went to Burger King. I don't know why. Burger King is my comfort food in hard times or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh but yeah, I went there and I just ate, man, and I was just like, wow. That's when the feeling came in. And I'm like, damn, because it's like, bro, and it's just how it happened. Cause it was like, not like they seen me come. It was just like wrong place, right, wrong right place at the wrong right time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
crazy situation. But like I said, I hope they go to hell twice. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope they crash right after, what I'm saying, they left my presence. So, you know what I mean? But it was just like
crazy.
it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? I did it out of the kindness of my heart. So, what
Mhm.
I'm saying, that's all I care about. But I had to just get that out because yeah, that was just in the mix of all the shit that was going on. And I was like really, I was talking to God, really, what I mean, not to take it off track, but I was like, "Oh, why? Like, what was the whole point of that?" Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, can I get a something? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just crazy. And
Did
then
you
just
get nervous, like, if you didn't give them anything, it could go bad?
not it really wasn't like that because, like, I've been in some sticky situations. Like this
Yeah,
one was just kind of like I actually just felt for the situation because I'm out here in San Francisco, so I mean, it
yeah, yeah.
is possible for you to get bipped and your shit get took. So I was just thinking like, I mean, I don't think I could ever ask nobody like that for no no shit like that,
Mhm.
but I would, if I was in that situation, that would be cool to have somebody help out. So, but
Yeah.
I just pay it forward, man. Like I believe in karma. I believe in, what I'm saying? Like I was an angel when I was coming up. So like, I feel like
You get it?
this a little bit, maybe this is it coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
because how smooth it was, that was like that was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
it was
yeah.
crazy because I never, what I'm saying? That's I don't know. Maybe I was being too prideful, thinking, what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like people, talk about situations like that, and then I'm like, oh hell no, I'll never go for no dumb, you know what I'm saying? But ooh,
That's crazy.
did that day. But yeah, so I'm glad to get that off my chest. Share a crucial moment. In fact, when I found out that it wasn't real, because I was at work, but I went on my lunch to find out. And then
Yeah.
I came back and I went home because I told my boss, I was like, yeah, I'm not really in a good mental space right now. So like I gotta take off. Cause it was like I was of
You was
course
hot.
defeated. Yeah, I was defeated, pissed.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, and it just like it takes me back to my old mentality of okay, now we got to get back. Now we got to earn this back. You know what I'm saying? It's just like now I'm like, and then it's like I will never trust another person again. You know what I'm saying? Like it just you go through all the, you know what I mean? But it's like I'm a good person, man, at the end of the day. And like I said, I hope they crash. But moving on to these donkeys. But thank you, Raider Nation, for listening to that. But yeah, stay away from terrible people.
You got to be careful. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't even give them the time of day sometimes. Sometimes people think I'm an asshole because I won't
yeah,
even listen. I'll just keep walking. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
it was definitely a good thing because in the back of my mind, you know how greedy people are, right? Because I'm thinking,
Yeah.
oh, if this shit is real, you know what I'm saying? Because like,
Yeah. If
you
it
know,
was real, yeah, in your mind,
yeah,
it's like, what
then
is
it
the
would
chance
have been
of
like,
being
and it's
real?
like, but
Hmm.
yeah, buddy,
Yeah.
good times.
Oh.
Yeah, man. So, are you nervous about this game coming up? I mean, are you
You
confident?
know what? I'm not. I'm I'm mixed emotions because normally off of a win, I would be hyped coming into this week. I wanted to be hyped coming off the week off the
Mhm.
win over Cleveland, going into the Denver. We've owned them. It's not like I'm afraid or anything like that. But the way this team has been playing this year, I don't know.
Yeah,
I expected us to be 2-2, yeah, but not this way. I didn't expect those two wins to be against Baltimore and Cleveland. You know, and no way did I ever think we would lose to Carolina. The Chargers maybe was like 70-30, 80-20. But
yeah,
I just don't know what to expect. And then with all the drama going on, with everything else, it's like I really hope they can stay focused and we can get this dub because they do have a tough defense. They do. They do. So do we. We got our boy Max back this week. So
yeah.
that'll be good. They have a rookie quarterback. We have a secondary that flies around, that gets after you. So it's just to me, it's like, what are we going to see offensive wise? Is my thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the thing too, and that's funny because right when you came in, I was talking about Bo Nix. I was like,
Yeah.
Bo Nix has been struggling, but
Hmm.
you know how it goes. But you come to you play the Raiders, you gonna set some records.
Right.
You go for like
Yeah.
nine touchdowns, run for three. He don't even run. No,
Yeah.
you
The,
know.
the crazy part is like I watched some of the stuff on the Denver side, and they were talking about him, how he had a good game. They won last week or whatever. I'm like, dude, the dude threw for 60 yards.
Yeah,
60 yards.
yeah. Man, I
But
mean,
then that just
Minch was
goes to
doing.
show you how good their defense is, and how much they rely on that run game. So yeah.
And they beat two, okay teams. I think it was what the Jets was the last one, and I forgot who the other team they
The
beat.
other
But
one was Tampa Bay, wasn't it?
oh yeah, Baker Mayfield. That's
And
right.
they haven't been no punks, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing. But I mean, the thing about when you go on streaks is they have to end. So and
Right,
we
Myra, they're good for giving you a career highlight day.
yeah, yeah. That's what I say. Like it's yeah, it's crazy, man. Like that's why it's so hard because we go, we beat Baltimore, right? To then just get smacked by Carolina. And
Yeah.
they were hungry. Carolina was hungry. They had heard all the talk, that they were the worst team, blah, blah, blah. And they played up. They said, you know what? We'll show them. We'll show the world. And
Yeah.
we were just in the way that day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for real, like, but it's like we should have, on paper, we should have won, but we didn't play like we
No, we
wanted.
didn't come out ready, not at all from the get go. From that first, I was at that game, so from that first drive, like you could just tell these dudes aren't ready. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
The
And
way
then
they
for
drove down the field. Yeah.
yeah, it's like, all the like see, that's what I look at sometimes when I watch them at practice and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Like all the dancing and stuff like that. Like I'm wondering, like, I know Belichick wasn't going for no damn dancing, and what I'm saying, like, but it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
there's a time and a place. Let's dance when we get in the end zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You dance your butt off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like I think those are the times that we really do need to be taken serious.
Mhm.
Because like, yeah, it's cool to have fun and feel it. You know what I mean? But work on technique. You know what I'm saying? Like work on your craft. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Those fundamentals. Yeah.
like the important stuff. Because I mean, if you watch other people's practices and stuff like that, You don't see the clowning around. Everyone's just doing their thing. We're lining up, getting back, run their route, or do what I'm saying, do their rep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
You know
cool.
what's funny? I know a lot of people, we love that energy and that vibe that AP brought.
Mm-hmm.
The players feel comfortable, they're relaxed. And then I'm in LA, so you see a lot of what Harbaugh's doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no music at practice,
Yeah,
a lot of seriousness. And a lot of people were like, damn, that's crazy how that's not going to work in today's NFL. The players are different, but and you look at their record, they're 2-2. Or the two, yeah, 2-2, right?
yeah,
Yeah, they just barely lost to the Steelers, a tough Steeler team, and
yeah,
it's crazy. You're like, damn, maybe they're no playing around. They're all business. They're all business, and you can
yeah,
definitely tell that toughness that was brought back to them. Because before that, I remember them being like a soft ass team. You know,
yeah,
now
yeah.
when
Like,
you see them, they're like, oh, they got a little toughness to them. Okay, yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and it's like all it takes, because shit. Like remember the barbecue chicken game for us against the Chargers, where they were
Yeah.
Keenan Allen was talking smack. And our guys didn't like that, you know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
they banded together and they, you know what I'm saying? They worked them over. And it's
Yeah.
like that's I wish we would do that more often. You know what I mean? Like, so
Mhm.
I don't like that we do a lot of talking. We've done a lot of talking and we haven't done enough winning to be able to talk yet. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know
That
what I'm
that
saying?
that whole
Like,
thing is over. Yeah.
yeah, because it's like because that's I even took like a couple weeks off because it's like it felt like we come up here every week, talking about we see the vision, what we should do, what we got to do, who should play, who shouldn't play,
Hmm.
but it's like we go on the field and do the damn opposite. Like I was saying last night, even though we won against Cleveland, it felt like it was one that we could have easily just, all it took was him to make a play or, him to escape Snowden and, what I'm saying, like get it to
Oh
somebody.
yeah, 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 for sure. It got bad. I was there with Chris, and it was funny because I was telling him like, bro, we got to be the only team in the league that has a 10-point lead,
Yeah.
driving with the ball. Right? Most teams would have like scored and ended the game, put it out of reach then, but no, not us. We leave it to the damn last play of the game.
Yeah, and it's like,
Mhm.
with that too, it was like right when you want to cheer for Zeus, he fumbles. Right
Yeah,
when you're
yeah,
like
yeah.
fired up for the guy, like you really want him to do well, and it's like because all we're doing is like we talk bad about him weekly. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I'm pretty sure he's only had a few weeks of us talking good about him, like last year, a couple games. But
Yeah.
like I want to cheer for this guy, but he just does it every time. Like right when I want, he does something like because remember the other game he fumbled where there was a penalty and he gets yards back. He gets like a good grip and then fumbles. I'm like
Fumbles.
I'm like
Yeah.
yeah
Mhm.
no, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like so
Yeah.
up and down. But I'm glad he's sitting. Take your time, Zamir. Take your time.
Yeah, I guess the majority of the nation was calling for Madison to be the starter, so we
Yeah,
got our wish. See if he
yeah,
can deliver. Yeah,
yeah.
I
Hey,
I just hope we see the same um run game amount of yardage. Same
mm,
Madison running hard. I
mm,
get he got what was it 60 yards on 5 carries, 12 yards per carry, whatever. But remember, a lot of those two were on that big run. He had that big run where he almost broke it too.
yeah,
So it's a tough Denver defensive line. They've been playing crazy. They've been playing a lot lights out. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get that run game. I will say this though, when I rewatched the game and I rewatched the film,
mhm,
huge shout out to the coaches in Gitsy. The scheme they used against Cleveland, like they were ready for Cleveland this time, as opposed to not being ready for Carolina.
yeah,
Those end arounds we were doing, a lot of the little dump offs we were doing, they really kept Cleveland off balance. They weren't expecting that, and
yeah.
hopefully they'll do the same, or they'll find a way to do the same to this Denver defense because they got Sertain out there, and
Mhm.
that Denver defense is it's been playing good. So hopefully they got a good game plan.
Yeah, and then see knowing that too with the certain thing too, like he'll probably be on probably Jacoby or probably most of the time, but that's going to be crazy because they should use that knowing that and get Certain out of here. Take him you're just going to be that decoy to that Jacoby. Take
Yeah.
take him,
Right. Yeah.
take him away. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, and then everybody else can eat underneath. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's going to be tough. Like, and it's crazy because last game we had to use our fifth string wide receiver as a damn running back. Which I wanted to
Yeah, which
see.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
I like his explosiveness, but
yeah.
McAllister's
Yeah.
got to get a little lower to the ground, bro.
Yeah, like he was getting smacked, but he had
Yeah,
I
because he's
but
running high. Yeah.
yeah, we've been calling for that too. Like we
Hmm.
wanted just to see something else because I mean I feel like he should be more of a running back, but he's got to beef
Hmm.
up a little bit. But he's got the speed, and he's got if the hands are good, we can use that as a weapon. You
It's
know
a
what I mean?
weapon. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. And he's young. You know what I'm saying? So speed, back to those Raiders, man. Speed, speed, speed. Kills, speed, kills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, it was good to see Max too bouncing around. Like, even though I said about the dancing and everything like that. I mean, I'm glad that they're having fun. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just like, there's times we got to, because right now we got to be serious, because these are crucial games because it's another AFC game, another AFC challenger. And we got to stack these wins. Like losing to Carolina, at least we lost to an NFC team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Yeah.
these,
Yeah. Yeah. That's a big thing too.
yeah.
Losing to an NFC team as opposed to losing to an AFC team. Hmm.
Yeah, because beating Baltimore was beautiful. That gave us a good, because it's always a packed division with them, with the North,
Hmm.
with Steelers. What I mean, the Browns were there, but then shit, we got them. We got both of them. So what I mean, like if it came between the playoff spot between those two, we got that.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you got a bunch of people in the chat. They're up and funny this morning.
oh
Myra's
yeah,
on one.
my bad, y'all. Hey, oh damn, we got 68 to be the code. If you bought it, let's roll. All right, we got Rambo Adventures.
Rambo, my bro, man, over here from Thailand.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. Got the G Billy Davis, man.
What up, Billy?
We see you. Got that boy Raider Nation Jason in the building. What's good? Apokasi,
Uh,
my guy. What's up, man?
show
Like
some
I
love.
so Leo, I don't know if it's too soon to talk about it, but like what happened with the guillotine, man? What happened with the guillotine league?
Is that what you want to do? Look,
I'm
man.
like, I'm like,
I'll
I
say
didn't.
this much. I'll tell you this. It's not traditional on
Yeah.
fantasy league. It is. But at the same time, to me, as a guy who runs fantasy league, there's an
Mm,
ethical side to it. You know.
yeah.
And if you're just going to be moving players around to help other people, that's not fantasy.
Ooh,
What
talk
makes it
to him
different
about
for
it.
me is that it wasn't money. It wasn't money, so I was like, whatever. I bounced. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I dumped my team. I'm out of this. I don't have the time for this. I'm not gonna play this game. Um, but to me, it's just funny the way that whole thing went down. And then even though I'm gone, like just to be hearing that the same shit still happened, you know? And then me in my face, I'd be like, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. That's how it was run from week one. To me, that's how it was gonna be ran each week. And how can you really play or have fun in a league where ethically these moves are just bad? You
Shout to
know?
my, shout to Myra too, man.
Yeah, Myra. And the
Man,
crazy part, bro, if this was for money,
yeah.
ooh,
Oh yeah, it would have
it would
been.
have got hot. It would have got hot
Yeah,
if this was for
yeah.
money.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know if you've kept tabs, but I'm building a lightweight monster. Everyone's got some cool squads, especially towards the top. There's a lot of
Mhm.
some beefy squads up there, but I'm just week by week. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's my team and then there's everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it's I got a goal and I'm trying to get there. It was kind of well, what's funny is I banked on a lot of the second string players
Yeah.
And that's really there's been so many injuries with the starters. It's kind of been working because I got Madison
Oh yeah,
right.
this league is
Yeah,
this year's been crazy for fantasy. There's
yeah,
so many injuries. Yeah.
yeah. Like so, Madison's been a cool little. He hasn't really done a lot, but enough to keep me
Yeah.
surviving.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's definitely different league. A lot of helping, a lot of help. But I was helped along the way, kind of too. But then well, there was a trade that I declined, and it still went through. I was gonna counter, and it still went through, which was crazy. But
What do
I,
you mean?
how like someone sent me a trade, and
Yeah,
I pressed counter, because I was like, nah, I didn't like it at
I
all,
didn't
because
like it.
yeah, and basically it said I was trying to counter with another trade, and it was like, oh, these players are in some trade already. I'm like, wait, how? You know what I'm saying? Then I look at my roster, and I got the players that he was trying to send me. I'm like, that's crazy. But
Whoa,
I just
whoa, whoa, so you were forced traded?
yeah, that was kind of crazy. I Because I was like, there were, I did get there was some cool players in there, but there was two that I was like, nah, I'm not trying to do that.
Mhm.
We could take those two out of it, and then maybe,
Yeah.
but then yeah, that was crazy. But I survived it. I flipped it.
You survived it, but I think that's what I'm talking about. Like shit like
Yeah,
that shouldn't go through. If you're countering, if you're rejecting it, whatever, how the fuck did it still go through?
yeah. Like if I don't win, I'm gonna circle back and raise hell with the commissioner, because like
See, Cowtown's got it right, bro. Janky promoter fantasy league.
it was crazy. Like we had, it's I don't know. It's kind of cool, because it's different. I haven't really been paying attention to my other fantasy team really, because
No.
no, because like I said, with everything going on and everything like that, I would just kind of like the win helped, because it's funny, they never win on my birthday or before my birthday, but the game after, they always win on my birthday. So
Oh, okay, okay. That's
it,
why your
it,
birthday just passed, huh?
yeah, they never fail, because I was telling somebody too. I was like, yep, they lost. They never win before my birthday. It's always the game after I'm already
Mm-hmm.
like, all I wanted was a damn win. That's it. Like, I'm simple, bro. All I want on my birthday is a Raider win. That's it.
Raider dub.
That's
That's
all.
it.
That's all I ever want. Christmas, Valentine's Day, Halloween. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who's all dressing up for Halloween though? I don't know if y'all do that. Y'all still dressing?
I haven't dressed up for Halloween forever, bro. Normally last year, no, the year before. Was it last year?
Mhm.
No, the year before I was in New Orleans for Halloween. Yeah. So didn't dress up. And then no, the kids though, I still did the kids dress up, Marvel thing. I think the last time I dressed up, we were the Justice League. I was Superman, and
Oh,
they were like
nice.
Batman and fucking the other characters and shit.
Someone in the office said we should be Power Rangers. I'm like, you crazy?
Yeah.
It's
Speaking
like,
of Power Rangers, I don't know if you know this, but Christian Wilkins is a big Power Ranger fan.
oh, is that right?
He is. When I had interviewed Steve, Go Go Power Ranger, he had told me about it. And I don't know if you know this, but in that Cleveland game, one of the sacks that he had, bro, he actually got up and he did the whole little Power Ranger move.
Oh,
I
that's
was like,
move.
oh damn, this one really does love him some Power Rangers. Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
Wilkins time. Nice. Yeah, I still remember. That.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Shout to the Black Ranger, man. Shout to
Yeah.
Zach.
See,
I
and a
I don't know what he
unitard.
does with his life. Wonder what does Zach do with his life now nowadays?
Yeah, no, I was you know what, Myra? I wasn't a unitard, but it was one of those pajama onesies. It was a Superman one.
Hey, the onesie, the
Yeah, 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 yeah. Uh-huh.
the
Yeah, that's what it was. Because the kids wanted me to dress up with them, bro. So I was like, man,
yeah.
when you're the uncle, you're the cool uncle, you got to do what the kids want.
Yeah, I might do the silver and black Power Ranger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think I was Josh Jacobs. I think last year, for I made it simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the shoulder pads and all that. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sweater champion. I won the ugly Christmas sweater champion too. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying.
Yeah, my,
Um,
my birthday's coming up too.
okay, what we doing,
Yeah,
man? What we doing?
yeah. I'll be in I'm not gonna go to the game because it's expensive. The Steeler Raider game,
Yeah,
but I'm gonna be in Vegas. Like my boy MC Raiders having a comedy show on Friday.
yeah,
So and then me and my girl are gonna go down to Vegas celebrate my birthday down there because my birthday is that Saturday. It's the 12th. Yeah.
man.
Hmm.
Happy birthday, happy early birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The cat's back there scrapping again, man. I told him about that East Coast, West Coast shit, man. Oh my goodness, can't take y'all nowhere.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I hope I can make a game. I'm gonna have to hit the lottery though,
You
because
know what? No, you don't, bro. Other than the Steeler game, if you really look, the tickets aren't that bad.
yeah, I
This
looked at
last
New
game we
New
went to, the
Orleans.
Cleveland game, woo,
Yeah,
it was cheap, bro. The Panther game was really cheap. You could sit in the 100 section for like 200, 250 bucks. You
yeah.
could just imagine you could find one up top, a little less than that. Yeah.
I want that New Orleans game. We're coming for DC Soul.
Oh man, that New Orleans game is it's woo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I think that's the biggest thing. Just because I think just for the Raider Nation, for for DC, this is a huge game because it shows who was right, who was
Hmm.
wrong. You know what I'm saying? So we're both playing for who was right,
Right, right, right, right.
who made the right decision, who was wrong. You know, that'd be we mess around and tie that damn game. That's how it would probably go. We end up tying.
That's
Nothing,
true. That's
no,
true.
just the way that the whole relationship and everything, it would be perfect just to end it in a damn tie. You know what I mean? It was just
I
I
mean,
couldn't
and then
see
the other thing
no
with
better.
aside from DC, New Orleans is the big
Yeah,
travel spot.
yeah,
When we went, it was big. It was big.
yeah,
Hey, we're going to New Orleans. You got the square down there, and the stadium's really nice. The tickets aren't cheap either. When you go into their stadium, it's pricey, but yeah,
yeah,
definitely an experience when you go to New Orleans.
yeah. I seen the hotel. See, the game wasn't that expensive, but the
The
hotels
hotel, yeah,
outrageous. $900. All this kind of like what?
yeah. I think we spent almost $1,000
Yeah.
on our hotel, and we were there. We landed Saturday. We landed Saturday morning. It's either Saturday, Sunday, Monday because we left early Tuesday. Uh-huh.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'm just cheap or I'm just conservative. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
but yeah, that's what like I'll stay at like I don't care about the surroundings and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna pay for whatever's closest to the arena. You know what I mean? Whatever gets me or is more convenient. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But yeah, I
Yeah,
was
we
looking at
were too. We were actually pretty close, walking distance. We didn't have to ride anywhere. Our hotel was it a Holiday Inn Express? I think it was a Holiday Inn Express.
oh,
We were
okay.
walking distance to the stadium. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got to have breakfast too for sure. You gotta have,
Well, it did. They had a breakfast spot downstairs, little restaurant, and then there
yeah.
was this little southern spot down the street from there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then we
See
went to
that's
go there. We were across from like the park, like a center. I don't know if
mhm.
you've been there. You're familiar with it. So it's actually was really close to, because even in the parking lot next to us, people were tailgating. Mhm.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
over. Yeah, I was over by the what you call it? The I think it's tore down now. The Tropicana
For what in
for
Vegas?
in Vegas. Yeah, the
Oh yeah,
Tropicana.
yeah, it tore down. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's where I stayed.
That's where your baseball team is gonna play at now.
Man, that's crazy. I'm
Yeah.
see. I've always prided myself, bro, on having California teams, and it's crazy because the Raiders are my team. So I'm, wherever they go, we going. But like the A's aren't good enough, man, for me to be following these teams outside of California. You know what I mean? Like, cause I'm like, the Raiders have all my energy, all my time, all my,
See, bro,
and like
you
I love the
California only needs
hell
one
out.
team, bro.
You feel me? Like it's like I love my A's. Oh, that's crazy. Like it's crazy. And that's crazy because y'all beat us with that damn home run. Like, back in the day, Gibson. But
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah,
That's a big see.
that whole that hurt. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like, we got the Warriors still, but I feel like the Warriors are, kind of, to be honest, on the decline. And I hope Curry hears this and he balls out, wins another one. But you know what I'm saying. But like to be honest, I think the league is really catching up. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
in
yeah, definitely. That's why I'm a big Laker fan too. But I'm not happy with the direction they've been going just to keep Braun around. You know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah,
Like I
yeah,
think we could have been moving forward by now. But hey, it is
yeah,
what it is. There's butts in those seats. You know,
yeah,
he's still an attraction. So
yeah.
uh,
Yeah, they get money, man. Like it's gonna be interesting to see, but I feel like yeah, it's the rest of the league is getting there. It's getting younger and it's getting better. Like
mhm.
everyone's everyone's shooting threes, man. Everybody's trying to score, trying to get these buckets.
The league is different. The league is different. Yeah, I know. Ever since the Curry and them, it's like everyone wants to shoot 3 pointers. And I'm from the '90s, bro. For the mean defensive basketball teams. Showtime was cool. I love Showtime. But then you
Oh
got
yeah,
the bad boys. The Detroit Pistons and the whole Jordan era. And yeah, it was then Kobe and the Lakers from the early 2000s. But
yeah,
even that team played defense, and nowadays it's like it's crazy when I see these games are like 150 to 130, and like what the fuck?
yeah, yeah. That's the because Matt, remember the games that were like 76 to 65.
Yeah,
Those were like the back.
if you broke 100, it was cool. Like yeah,
Yeah, and even the Bulls weren't like cracking 100 like all the time.
right,
They was playing
yeah.
D. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, like I remember like the whole Penny and Shaq era. Like that was because I remember the shoes, the pennies.
Oh yeah. Uh huh.
Still for me, top five shoe. Just
Oh,
all
for real.
just
Mine was what you call it too. The what you call it the Iversons.
yeah. That's my guy right
And
there.
I'm a Nike Jordan guy, like fucking one
Yeah,
million percent. But I rock those Iversons. Dude,
yeah.
Iverson was one of my favorite players. Mhm.
Because he changed the emblem, right? Wasn't it him that changed the emblem of Reebok with the when he brought out the AIs? Because remember it was like that
The little
Brit
like British thing, yeah,
yeah, yeah, that's what I was about to say. It reminded me of like the British Knights.
kind of, yeah, uh huh.
Yeah, like but yeah, that whole because they were comfortable too, and that's when the air bubbles and all that kind of stuff. It had like the honeycomb air bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
times.
those were cool. Those were cool. Yeah.
Leo, what you know about the Shacks at Kmart though?
You know what? My brother liked those, and it was crazy because I mean, back then I was a kid still, so I
Yeah,
mean, whatever was affordable was cool. So
that part.
seeing that the Shaquille O'Neals were affordable,
Yeah,
that was crazy because my little brother
yeah.
was a big Orlando Magic fan because of Shaq. Yeah,
And
Mhm.
the Hakeem Olajuwons.
Yeah, the Hakeems.
See those, and it's crazy because I wanted the Shaqs more because I don't know why because Hakeem was raw too, but I don't know. I think
Oh, it was good, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, but like Hakeem, the shoes, I was like, yeah, nah,
yeah,
get them Shaqs, get them 3 fours. Nah,
yeah.
but yeah,
You know what? I never really liked a Laker shoe, even Magic Johnson's when he had his whole little thing with Converse until
yeah,
the Kobe's came around with Nike. Yeah. Mhm.
yeah. Shout to the Mamba, man.
Yeah, though once those Mamba shoes started coming out, I was like, okay, finally there's a Lakers shoe I can fuck with.
Yeah. You probably never heard this. I don't think he said it out loud, but when he played against Curry, and then Curry, he was trying to muscle him, and then Curry made that three over him.
Mm,
In his mind, he was like, "Damn, I'm going against the GOAT right now."
yeah,
Like I said,
yeah. Oh, you ain't lying though, Cowtown. Those shoes, they are like bricks, bro. No lie. I don't know how Dr. J and them played in fucking Converse, bro.
yeah, I couldn't do the flat shoes, bro. Like it's just
Yeah.
I needed a
Uh-huh.
little bit of air. I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of like the what you call the Under Armours. They're
The
really
Curry
comfortable.
ones?
Yeah, well, Curry ones too, and then there's these. I think it's called the Charge,
Man,
something.
the only time I wanted Under Armour shoes was when The Rock came out with his.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's
what?
because I'm a WWE guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I gotta check those out. I don't think I've seen them.
Yeah, The Rock has his own brand on Under Armour. Yeah. Mhm.
The the Jabronis.
Yeah.
What is all that?
The Jabroni.
The Jabroni X.
There's a
Yeah.
WWE event today, huh? Today's Bad Blood. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
at 3 o'clock, which is crazy. It's crazy that it's at 3 o'clock. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, it took me a long time, man. I think to get away from wrestling. I don't know. It's just like it was, me and my little cousins and brothers, like we would do like let me do a move on you, like let me, you know what I'm saying, like let me try to do a
Have you
suplex.
watched the Netflix McMahon special?
No, I kind
Watch
of
it,
don't.
bro. I mean, for what it is, there's some corrupt shit, bad shit. That
Yeah,
aside, it's a
yeah,
nostalgic trip because it takes you from like the early '80 Hulk Hogan era, and then
yeah,
it walks you through to like the Attitude current era.
yeah. That was my era right there.
Yeah, and even Chris, who doesn't like wrestling anymore,
Mhm.
he's like, "Hey, bro," he messaged me like, "Hey, bro, have you seen that McMahon thing? Like, it's a nostalgic trip when it takes you all the way back." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah. See, I got to do it. I got to do it because yeah, that was a good time in my life, man. Like I don't know if you remember Tatanka.
I
Like he
remember
was
Tatanka. Yeah.
bro, that was my first, I think, favorite wrestler was Tatanka. Like I came into that time, and I don't know, I just like just he would, he'd be getting beat up, and then he would just come back and do his little thing, and then go around the
Yeah, yeah,
ring
yeah.
with the tomahawk. But yeah, that was one of my, and then the Attitude Era for sure. Yeah, The Rock, yeah, Stone Cold with his crazy self. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Surprised we didn't drink more beer. I mean, because he promoted the hell out of, because I don't know if you seen the commercial. There was a kid. He had special needs, and he comes out there with the Stone Cold music and in his vest, and he gets in the pool, and then he claps the beer bottles together and breaks it, and then he goes to drink it. They're like, "No, Steven," or whatever it's. He's like, "Don't you?" Hey, but it's funny because right before he gets, he's like, "Don't you clap those beer?" And then he,
No, I haven't seen
yeah,
that one.
oh,
That's
it was
funny.
crazy. Like Shout Nation, if you guys have seen that, it was
Hmm.
hilarious. They were like, "Don't you, don't you clap those beer?" He's like, and then he
But
takes,
hey, real quick before I got to bounce.
yes,
So
sir.
what do you think this tomorrow? What's your prediction?
Oh, wow, I think I said 23-17. That's
Yeah,
my yeah, Raiders for sure. Like
Raiders for
I
sure.
think I'm hoping I think we're both gonna score some points because I don't know, I just feel like something's gotta give. Something's
The
gotta give.
rivalry part,
Yeah. Yeah. I hope.
the familiarity with each other already. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Max being back, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
We got Tyree Wilson, man. We got we got Tyree Wilson. We got somebody that nobody has but us. Now
Right.
what that means, we're gonna find out
We
tomorrow.
gonna find out.
We're
Yeah.
gonna find out what that means to have Tyree Wilson. I swear, Tyree, you better have 5 sacks tomorrow. This
Well,
is
he had a
bro.
good game against Cleveland. He just never finished. But
Yeah,
stat wise, I guess they said what was it? PFF was probably the highest graded defensive player was Tyree that week. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
But they be saying that too. I don't know. Like, what does that mean?
I
You know
don't
what I
know.
mean? Like
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Yeah.
hear those things too, and like, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, but what is that really? Because all we know is the loss or the win. The win or the loss,
Right.
because all the
Hmm.
numbers. Because we do this as content creators. We talk about the tendencies and stuff like that. But for the Raiders, it seems to be different. We seem to operate just a little bit different.
Oh, definitely.
We're
For us, a lot of it is the eye test, what you see.
yeah,
Yeah. Like, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you was ranked this, but I saw your ass get thrown to the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Like we're like, see, you get pushed around. I don't know about
Uh-huh.
number one. Because if you were the number one, then sheesh. Yeah, but
I
definitely.
do agree though with what Jose though said. Like, as much as it hurts to lose Tay, and I think
Mhm.
I saw it last week, not having to think you have to give him the ball or
Yeah,
rely on him, you
yes,
spread the ball out more, and I think
yes.
that allows us to use more of our weapons.
The
I'm
element of
gonna miss
surprise.
Tay for sure.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna miss him, but hey,
yeah,
yeah. Hmm.
yeah. And this is our chance to get something for somebody finally.
Yeah.
Not to let them
I mean,
just leave.
we did against
Yeah,
with Khalil Mack. It's like when we do get something, do
yeah,
something with it. You know,
yeah.
don't waste it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously they don't see what we see or what I see in AOC, man. So we could have had some nation if we had to just but But like I said, I hope Minshew balls out because I mean, if you're gonna ball out against anybody, you can't be Bo Nix.
Hmm.
You can't out battle Bo Nix.
Yeah, but I think our battle is mainly going to be against that
Yeah.
Denver defense. Yeah,
Man. How
and
many
whatever Sean Payton schemes up against our defense, you know.
we play him pretty good because I think the Saints, we pretty much beat them a lot with because we had some good battles with New Orleans, back when he was with them. And I think we
Hmm.
pretty much won most of those. I remember one loss, but I remember we most of those games we won against them. So, hopefully we
I
can
think
keep
that loss in New Orleans, that last one, I don't think he was there anymore. That was Dennis Allen.
oh, then we own him. So,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Hmm.
go. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we
then
got a good record against Peyton. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, because on paper we got weapons, you know what I mean? But that injury report is crazy.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but if you look around the league, like it's like that all across. It's like
Yeah.
that all across the league. I mean, they got fantasy owners checking that lineups early Sunday morning.
Yeah.
You know, you got to adjust your shit because you don't know who's gonna play this week or not. Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah. Brian Robinson, I'm going through that right now. I'm like, should I cut him?
See, yeah.
And then
Last
just
week me it was Eckler. Do I put in Eckler? This week Jonathan Taylor is out. You know,
yeah.
trading for Mason early in the year because
Yeah.
in my mind I felt something about CMC not coming back. So you know,
Yeah, that sucks for them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like
Hmm.
it's yeah, and it's crazy because we won. Thank goodness we won because they won too, and I was not ready to hear it. You know what I'm saying? It was like
Hmm.
shout to them. Beating the Browns. We beat the Browns. They beat whoever they beat. But you know what I'm saying? It was like I was just the mood that I was in and just everything going on. I was not ready to hear it at work, man. I really wasn't.
Right, right.
You
Me
know,
either.
but that's neither here or there. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
real spit. So yeah. So what's your prediction for the game? What's your
My prediction is 2017 Raiders. Another
mhm,
tough out one. Last second field goal by Carlson. You know,
yeah.
Minshew drives us down the field. We get some big plays out of the running game. Bowers goes loose. So yeah, I'm thinking we win 2017. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like this one. I like Sam Tanker's 31-21.
31-21. Man, it'll be good to break that 30. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think with Denver, and it always works, but back then we had Josh Jacobs. We ran the ball down Denver's neck.
Yeah,
You know what I
Jacobs
mean?
used to ball,
Yeah.
go off against him. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what, we just have this business as usual. Let's get everybody. Because what we need to do with their defense is make them move. Throw
Right.
everything at them. Make them see it all. Don't let them be stagnant in one spot. You know what I mean? And I think Madison can cut back better than Zeus. You know what I mean? His
Yeah, his
vision
vision's a
is
lot better. Yeah.
yeah, so we're good, man. Like it's and Zeus is sitting down. We're good, guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's enjoy this.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout to Zeus though. Get better.
All right, I gotta bounce.
For sure,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you for having me, big dog.
Yeah,
Glad
all
to
day.
see you on the air. You know, keep doing your thing. You know, keep on pushing, brother.
For sure. You too, brother. Appreciate the
All
support
right.
too.
Peace out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Hey, not for free. No fighting for free. Yeah. Yeah, they're waiting. They're ready for the game, y'all. They go back and forth, they battle, but they love each other at the end of at the end of the day, you know. But get 20-6, SoCal South salute. Yeah, everybody, man. I'm excited for tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be easy whatsoever because they haven't beat us in a long time. And it is, I'm pretty sure they don't want to walk out of there with no L. So we have to play hard. But I mean, it's really they're going to give their best in the beginning, but then all after playing and all the adrenaline and everything wears off and all that stuff, it's going to be football. At the end of the day, it's football. So we just got to do what we do. Everything's going to look a little different. We don't have DA. That's a good thing. I know it's good to have him, yes, but if he doesn't want to be there, man, let him go somewhere where he can win. He's a good player. Of course, he wants to win. Nobody wants to lose, and we're not at the place where we're doing the most winning. So, he doesn't have the patience to wait around. So, your valuable piece, let's get something for you. Let's get you to where you want to go, but let's get the most bang, for your services. Appreciate what you've done, appreciate the highlights, and, hey, no hard feelings. But we have to get something and get this future quarterback, man. We got some options. There's some options. There's some players in there. I talked about it last night, but Garrett Nussmeyer, check him out. That's who I seen that they had us linked to so far. So I checked out a little bit of his stuff, but that's the name that's out. So check him out. It's like LSU quarterback. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We got a long way to go, but so far it's funny. A quarter of the season in, and that's what they got us going, quarterback. Because everyone knows that we are not satisfied with the quarterback play, but it's a lot of things. We got the line piecing back together. JPJ is going to be a baller because I feel like he's going to bring that. He's going to bring that nastiness. You know what I mean? And we need that, like that baby incognito. So and then if Glaze can get it together and kind of figure it, figure this thing out, we'll be okay. And we're young, and we got some players for days. I still feel we need to upgrade from James to get a bulkier, more experienced center. And I think we should really take care of that in the off season. Getting somebody or even trading for somebody, because that's very important, man. Because he's the one that gets he's the first one to touch the ball, and if he can't respond fast enough to block and not get blew up, we got to do something. And it starts there, man. Like it starts there, because that's pressure coming up the front if he can't block it. So yeah, so I am interested. I want to see some wide receivers. I think that was Ramel, the guy from Tennessee. I think he was at practice. They were dancing. It was I forgot who that was. Who was the first guy? Oh no, it was was it Devonshire? I don't know if that was Devonshire or goodness, Richardson. But I think it was Devonshire though. But yeah, they were doing like a little dance off, whatever, and then yeah, and then they were like Mill, but so hopefully he can shine, man. Hopefully he can do something. Like the dance moves, he really wasn't feeling it, but you know what I'm saying? Let's see what he does on the field. Yeah, we had some people step up, like we had Snowden step up in Max's presence. So I think it's the element of surprise too, because they don't know what to expect, because we're so up and down, we're so unorthodox that we don't give them good tape to, everything is kind of what we were trying to do, and not, we do this well and we execute these plays well. We've been trying to figure it out these whole 4 games. So we need this win. We need to get to 3-2. I'm tired of us winning one, losing one, winning one, losing one. We need to stack some wins. Let's stack some wins and give us some leeway so we can afford to lose when we play these tough teams. We got the Chiefs coming up. We got the Steelers coming up. Good teams, playoff worthy teams. And if we want to be playoff worthy ourselves, then we got to beat these teams. We got to beat these teams that are in the playoffs. But I appreciate you guys coming through. We are going to get off of here. The cats are going crazy back here. But yeah, appreciate everybody coming through, man. Appreciate coming to the channel. We'll have some more guests on next week too, because my show, like in doing this for the first year, I did a lot of the stuff kind of by myself. I had some guests, here and there and stuff like that. But this is a show for the nation, man. Like, people, please reach out, if you want to come on the show ever. I'm going to be more consistent. I just, like I said, it's been life's been happening. Life happens to everybody, and it's just, we'll keep our head down. We keep working, and you'll come out of whatever it is, man. Just keep working. Yeah, just staying positive. God is real. Thank God for everything, just for being there, just being a saving grace, man. Because if without God, I would not be here. So just know that. Appreciate you, Nation. Love the hell out of Raider Nation. Let's beat these donkeys, man. Let's ride out of Denver with a win. Leave these clowns stuck. It's Bo Nix, Minshew. Do what you do, bro. Hold on to the ball. You know, be the best person. Don't take it as pressure, bro. Just do what you do. Be yourself. And don't worry about, because we Raider Nation, we're gonna talk. We're gonna let you have it. We're gonna talk negative, all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But we love you at the end of the day. And we want you to do well. Like the most thing we want is a win, man. That's the only thing we want. We don't care about almost winning. We don't care about, well, you played a good game. He threw for 300. No, we just win, man. Just win. And the nation will love you forever. Promise you. You know what I'm saying? It's what we do, because it's been hard, man. And we've been waiting for somebody to come and take the reins of this team and lead us to victory. So Minshew, be the guy. Be the dude we need you to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, what this person says or what you done in your past, what you did before you got here. The time is now, my brother. The time is now. You know what I'm saying? Make your place in Raider history. You know what I'm saying? It's early in the season. We're 2-2. We can own this. Just game by game, find a way to win. It's not going to be pretty. We're not going to have everybody, but we need everybody that we do have. You know what I'm saying? So ball out, man. The time is now. We're not the laughing stock. You know what I mean? We've had our fumbles, we've had our interceptions, everything like that. But the time is now, man, to change the narrative of the Las Vegas Raiders. So let's get these wins, man. Let's get these wins. Beat them donkeys. We'll be back to talk about it. Appreciate everybody. Let's go.